Hello everybody and welcome back to TIMBERBORN. So in the previous episode we have finally kind of figured out the food. The food is going a little bit better. So in this episode we are going to repurpose a few of our fields here, as mentioned by one of my commenters. I think let's see which one we can do over here. Maybe corn. I think we can go with corn. So basically what I want to do is I want to just repurpose this area at the back and then a tiny little piece of this to become part of well, exactly that. So let's just mark those, get rid of those, and then those over there. And then as soon as that is done, we will add the corn. We're still waiting on this one over here. And hopefully we'll have a few extra beavers in the very near future. Would be great. I've also changed this. I know that there are still coffee beans over here. I'm not going to be able to use that right now because I need to have a brewery for that, and I don't think we have the capability of making one of those yet. Just want to get this cleared out and get corn in there, and then continue on with getting this. I guess you can call it a dam. It's a dam wall of some sort. I'm gonna get that going. I would like to get this one up and running again if it becomes necessary for that. So right now it's not a train smash, but definitely need to get those going. Now, a nice big dam over here is good, so we can have that water now. That is wonderful. Well, let's just see if I can add another one of these. Maybe this one over here. For extra water. Where will I place that? Because I don't want it to be too far away. I guess that's a good spot for it. Right over there. But naturally, we're not using this anymore over here. So I'm going to also just repurpose this one. Well, salvage it. Not really repurposing. So let's get rid of those. Because I mean, that is quite a bit of plank and logs, so we can definitely use that. Get that going. Let's just make this a higher priority so that they can actually get to doing that. There we go, that looks good. Well, at least the well-being is up to 10, so sorry about that, that is quite good. Quite happy with that. And let's see what else we can do right now. I don't think at the moment there's a lot more we can do. We need to wait for our population to go up a little bit more. The commenter also mentioned that I should start adding, where is it? Housing. The advanced breeding pods. Obviously I need extracts, so for that to happen we are going to need a centrifuge. The problem with having the centrifuge is that I need bad water. We don't have any bad water that's being captured right now, so that's going to be delayed a little bit, but I mean that's fine. We'll get to that as well. Right, for now we want to just repurpose this one over here to be no, not food, not crops. The corn. Well, I mean, let's just get started on those. And then I'm just going to tell you none, so that those can work on those. Right. So mushrooms are going quite alright. We have ourselves our 2 hydroponic gardens. Then, let's see, so canola is another one, but I think let's just have a look here quickly if we do. I think the best way to look at this is to go to the storage. Where is it? Canola seeds, that's fine. Okay, so corn. What do you use corn for? Does that also need to be... No, it doesn't have to be. Right. Let's just quickly have a look. Okay, so after having a look, see what we're going to need to have the food factory. Right, which isn't a problem. I think we can unlock that. That is pretty big, but I think that can fit in here, which will obviously then have the power generated for it over there. So what do we need? We need gears, we need planks, we need metal blocks. That is fine, perfectly good and dandy. So I want to block this power's output. So what I'm going to do is, in a little bit, I'm going to have it basically just climb up and over and then come back up this side maybe, so that we can work on the smelter. This one needs metal blocks. We only have 9, so it will get a head start, I guess. And then from there on, what else can we do to get ourselves some extra food? This is going to be quite an important one. Food is going a lot better, which I'm quite happy about, considering we now have the mushrooms added. So let's see, let's just finish this up, and then we're going to have a little bit of a skip ahead once again, so that we can just get a few things going a little bit once again. Well, advance a little bit, so let's just get to that. Okie dokie. Well, now that we have ourselves a nice little food factory, and now we can actually stop this. We don't need this smelter at the moment. Our food is looking really good. It's looking a lot better at the moment, so we're going to keep on with that. I've also got a few warehouses planned for the corn, so it's just going to be the corn rations and then the corn. Well, yeah, so now we are just waiting for this. This is about 10 days for it to get to the point where it needs to be harvested, so that is good, not too bad. Still lack a few workers. I mean, we're working on that, so not a problem. And then our mushrooms are looking good as well. I think food is doing good. Food is finally doing good. I'm quite happy with that. We have a nice little drought coming in. At least we have quite a bit of water this time around, so that is great. We'll definitely be able to get ourselves out of trouble with that. Let's see if I can just drop this down a little bit. There we go, that's good. Just want to keep this full a little bit more. So basically what I'm going to do is, as soon as it gets to, well, it usually slows down a little bit, the flow of water, and then what I'm just going to do is just close it up. Alright, so I'm going to have to switch off these ones again very soon, and naturally those, but we are good on the water as well. Let's see, so we still have all that other stuff lying around over there. Just want to get those built as well. There we go, and then naturally we are going to need these here to start working as well. Not a problem, not a problem whatsoever. And we've made a little bit of extra progress on our dam over here. So, I mean, this should be done within maybe this episode. I'm not exactly sure. I'll see if I can actually get that going as well for this episode. That means we're going to do another skip ahead very soon. Let me just close this off. Oh no, it's not necessary yet, but I do want to get this ready so that they don't use that water. I do have a little bit of extra water running down and well, basically getting stuck over here because of the dam. So if we do need to, maybe in the future we can add something here to add a pump as well. Would be quite nice. At the moment it doesn't feel like we are producing enough, or it's a little bit too slow, so we should really work towards the advanced what is it called, the advanced breeding pod. Yeah, okay, so we need to work towards that as well, and I think we can place a few of them over here maybe. Right, so we are going to let this skip ahead once again. Just pause this quickly. There we go. Pause that, pause this, and pause this one. Righto, so I'm also going to prioritize this right now so that they can keep these going as well. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to continue our production on that. I think that is beautiful. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to do a tiny skip ahead once again so that we can actually get to the point where we have enough beavers and made a bit more progress on this. All right. Okie dokie. Well, I must say this is going quite well. So obviously we still have quite a bit to do on this side, but we have finally, I think personally, found a level of sustainability with our food. So that is wonderful. I mean, there's 1,400 food over here, which is great. So the corn is really helping. And naturally, we will have our corn rations constantly being produced, which is great. And then our water is also looking great. Now, just to give a little bit of extra space, because as you can see, most of the storage is pretty much full. I've just designated a few extra warehouses to some of these things. And then at the moment we have two homeless beavers, so we are definitely going to need an extra little house over there. So we are now at a point where we are actually doing quite well, in my opinion. I think this is going quite good. Naturally, as the population grows, we will also need some extra basically space for them to be if they are injured. So let's just add a few more of these. I'll just line them all up over here. So that is going good. I've just also added one extra one of these, but that's already filled up with logs, so we might want to add another one. So where can we do that? I would just say pretty much just right on top of that one. So if we do storage, large industrial power right on top there, and then we can just add one like so. No, another one. There you go. Add that one over there. And actually I'll streamline everything a little bit more because we don't have a lot of space on this one, on this map, so we need to work nicely with all of our space that we have. Right, so let's just say we can increase the priority on this. Well, maybe not that much, like so. I think that one can be a high priority. These can be like so, and then I would say pretty much the same on these. But I would like to get all this done, so that's going to take the highest priority as well. Now another thing that we are going to require and need quite quickly is, where was it? District management. We need to build this hut. Now where am I going to put this? Maybe just on top of a roof again somewhere. Let's see. Maybe we can add it over here somewhere. Can we go around that way? Let's just say around about over here maybe. Place that one there. That is good. Let's see how we will make that one work. Can we? Yes, we can. Okay, good. So that's going to be required to be that high. Obviously, this is a little bit weird, but I personally cannot see any other way right now, which is fine. I mean, we're still working at it quite nicely. This one, we're going to leave it as it is. We don't really need to prioritize that one so much, but I think that is looking good. We are really good on our food and our water, so I would say we are now at a point of absolutely great sustainability. So I think what I'm going to do right now is once again skip ahead, and then we will see you when we have all these things all built over there. Let the little beavers do what they do best, and that is building. Right, let's go. Okie dokie. Well, I will admit that it feels like I've aged a bit. I've aged quite a significant amount for this to be done, but it is finally done. So now we can actually get on to just quickly designing this little area over here. So we're going to just give it a quick pause. We're already back at having another drought coming on its way. So it was about 12 days, I suppose. Let's see if we can just quickly get rid of this. Up until here, I suppose. Should be good. Maybe one more. Right. So basically I'm going to do this is add it all the way to over here, and then we need to have one of these so that we can get on top of this as per usual, and then we're going to just make the priority high. Obviously this is going to be a little bit quicker, all things considered that it is closer. So let's just hope we can get this done, well, really soon. Okay, so they are both open, so it's not going to cause any weird ass flooding. See, it's going a lot quicker when they don't have to go all the way to the edge of the map. Right, so once again, food is looking absolutely wonderful. I'm saying this a lot, but yeah, just so you know, the development on this is that food is still great, so that is good. Unpause all of these again because, well, went into a little bit of a part where they were starting to die again. They left us all alone. Okay, so let's just see, okay, what we're going to need for this is, and later in time I will cross over this way, but for now all I am needing is just levees. So essentially what's going to happen is we're going to have, why am I clicking on the wrong thing all the time? There we go. There we go, we need those. And then what we're going to do is later in time replace these with a sluice or two, and that is going to help us do the whole getting the water off this side as well. And then later, definitely not in this episode, but in the very near future we are definitely going to get on to building our little dam on this side so that we can catch some of the bad water. So that is going to help a lot. Naturally, diverting this is going to allow us to have just the clean water running through here, which is going to help a lot with this. And then we now have enough to actually build a tapper shack as well, so that is going to be great. Have ourselves a little tapper shack over there, and then the pine resin, I believe, goes into a normal warehouse. So let's see if we can find a warehouse that can fit in here. Maybe it's not going to. Why are you down there? Okay, never mind, you're fine. Right. Anyways, so we're gonna need a few of these. I'm trying to figure out where I want to build these. Maybe we can just add a few. Will this work? Yeah, it's the right type. Okay, we can just add one of these. Well, 3 of them actually, and then have our storage. How's things going? Okay, that's still fine. Water is still going through there. What was I doing? Warehouse, storage. There we go. So a warehouse over there, and that is going to be for pine resin. Good. So let's hope we can get this done quickly. As soon as that is done, oh, please hurry up. Right, so berries are also done, so that's good. Berries are full on that side. Now just waiting for this. I hope everybody had a wonderful festive season. It was quite a blazing one on my side here in South Africa, so it was quite hot actually. Right, we have the water running over there now, and we have water going down that way. Let's see if this is going to work without causing any flooding to this side. If it causes flooding, it is going to make me sad. How is that going? It appears that the water is keeping to that level. Beautiful, wonderful, absolutely great. Therefore, now we only have nice clean water running through here, which means we can move on that way so that we can actually start off with our, well, we can now have a lot more space to plant things. That is beautiful. Might still take a while for this to clear up, but I'm quite happy with it. So on that note, thank you so much for watching, and remember to hit the notification bell to stay in the loop for all the uploads. if you check out the channel page, you will see that we have out again, but that's fine. Okay, you'll see that we have a few links over there that you can join the Discord, where you can have immediate notifications of the videos being uploaded. And also remember to subscribe to the Crunchy Captain to become part of the Crunchy community. But once again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.